Hello, my name is Tamika Ivory, and this is,
Leia Abdul Rahim.
and we are a family. This is my baby girl. She's 8 years old. I am a single parent. I also have a son who will be 22 tomorrow. He does not live here. He's a college student. Um, but we talk to him and see him often. So my experience with COVID this year has been extremely challenging. When we first shut down, I'm sorry, I am from Philadelphia, but we currently live in Delaware County. When COVID first happened and we first shut down, Leia was out of school. I became her teacher and I was working full time. So that was very, very challenging. How was it for you?
It was hard.
What was hard about it?
I had to do Zoom, and there was so much things going on in Zoom. People were talking while the teachers talked.
So so it's been very rough. We kind of follow all the safety precautions, like what we wear our
Mask,
yes, and we carry what with us all the time. Hand sanitizer, and we're consistently washing our hands. I am part of that vulnerable population. I have lupus, so I'm often concerned about my health and who I'm around, and just making sure I'm following the recommendations of the CDC in my state. I am transitioning out of a role as I'm an education administrator, and I just actually started working as a federal contractor. I opted for her this year to do in person. With Catholic school, you either do in person or virtual. And because I was starting a new job, I opted for her to go to school because it just was too many distractions with me learning this new role. This job has been extremely flexible and supportive to my needs. My last job, even though we were in a global pandemic, there was no sensitivity, no flexibility. I mean, to this situation. So that was very, very stressful. And needless to say, I'm not there anymore because that's kind of how they run their organization. And it's just not for me. In terms of the grocery store, I did a lot of Instacart. When it first started, I was like sanitizing everything. I mean, including like my groceries. I don't do as much, but I still sanitize. I do Instacart and I go grocery shopping, but I try to limit that. I have a deep freezer in the basement. I'm always fully stocked. I kind of do like the farmer's market on Saturdays for fresh fruits and things like that. So I really don't do too much shopping. For her, socially, I actually did put her back in dance class come July. So she actually dances and she wears her mask. And
it's very easy.
It's very easy? At first, was it hard? No. It was always easy to wear a mask and dance? Oh, wow. You're awesome. So I hate my mask. As soon as I come out the building, I'm like pulling it off. I have been to a couple of social gatherings. They have been outside. Of course, social distancing, of course, wearing masks, sanitizing, disinfecting, washing hands, extremely important for me. And so far, no one in my immediate circle. Actually, one person in one of my good friends, actually was tested with COVID, but she was asymptomatic and she didn't even know. She actually was a nurse. She didn't even know she had it. Only reason why she knew she had it is because she did the antibody test and it came back that she did have it. So I don't even know if I wasn't really around her. We just kind of became around, but she just wanted to do the antibody test to see if she ever had it. So but she was asymptomatic, so she doesn't even know if she infected anybody. That's the scariness of this disease, because of the unknown, and people can be asymptomatic carriers. And this is very, very, very scary. And I just feel like we're in a lot of pandemics, racial injustices, We're in the pandemic here. Now we have the COVID pandemic. Now we have the fires in California, and we have the hurricanes. So it's a very, very, very scary time. I'm a very spiritual person. I stay prayed up. I just pray that God is going to see us through, and we'll get back to even better than normal. And I think, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to living again and just being free. And that's the best thing about this country. And, just having all these restrictions. It's just not being able to really socialize. I don't know. I haven't really hugged my parents because they're really because they're in that vulnerable population. They are really, really strict. And, my mom always says, I just want to hug my daughter and my granddaughter. So we give a little bit, and but I understand, because I would probably go crazy if they were diagnosed. So so everybody's kind of been doing their part, and I think if we continue to do our part, we can definitely beat this.
You never know what to expect from the world. It's mystery over diamonds and pearls. But if we stand together and fight together, pray together, we'll stay together. Gotta have faith that it'll get better, 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 better.